Hello, hello. In this live stream, I'm going to be providing tips and advice for new YouTubers, seasoned YouTubers by doing channel reviews to people who are on my live broadcast. So if you are watching the replay, anything that I share during this live stream, you could absolutely learn from and implement in your channel or on your channel. But if you would like to get your channel reviewed, you just have to be here live when I go live every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Volunteer down in the comments section, and I could potentially select your channel to review. So I'm going to get started here in 1 minute. I'm going to let some people filter in here. If you are new to my channel, my name is Trina. I am a YouTube strategist, and I help online entrepreneurs get started on YouTube to grow their business. I really focus on how to use YouTube in your business, not necessarily YouTube being your business and building it around AdSense, but using YouTube as kind of like the place to build your know, like, and trust factor so you can build your client rosters, get people to buy your online course, your membership, whatever it is that you're planning to sell. So I am going to go ahead and see who is here wanting to be reviewed. I know that Vanna was here right off the bat, so she is going to be the first channel review. And while I get that set up, let me know where you're watching from. I'm here in sunny Pennsylvania. Yesterday was the first humid day of the year, and I absolutely hate humidity and summer. Yeah, I will admit I hate summer. So it's looking pretty sunny out. I've got to run some errands after this live, so I'm not looking forward to the heat and humidity that I think today has in store. So let me know where you're watching from. Do you like summer or not? I'd love to know. So I'm going to go ahead and get Vanna's channel pulled up. Ooh, Vanna is from not Hawaii. Why did I just say that? Is from Florida. Hello, George. Hello, Clarissa and Courtney. So many of you popping in here. Hello, Katie. Who else is on here? Supreme Tube. Hello. Again, just keep on saying hello so I know. Kosovo. Courtney is from Kosovo. Fantastic. So much fun to see where all of you are from. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Again, I will answer all your questions as soon as I'm done going through the channel review so I don't switch back and forth and get distracted on what I am sharing. For some reason, my mouse is being goofy, and so we're going to go to Vanna. All right, Vanna, I love the channel banner. So cool. I love the gold and the photo. Wow, this is so pretty. One thing that I would do, I know you say supernova, but what value are you going to bring to somebody who comes to your channel? Like, I'm excited to be here, but I'm not sure what I'm getting out of it just by looking at your channel banner. It says beauty, health, and lifestyle. But are you beauty, health, and lifestyle for moms, teenagers, college kids, women, obviously women, but I mean, have a really clear value proposition here on your channel so we know exactly who you are for. Because if I can see that you say, okay, so I'm a mom, a young mom, I'm a mom of 2 kids under the age of 5. So if I see you, I talk a value proposition about providing lifestyle tips and hacks for new moms who want to be a supernova. Okay, yes, that definitely sounds like something I'd be interested in. And so that's something I think about with your channel banner. Other than that, like, this is amazing. This graphic is great. One thing I would suggest is, if possible, having a different image up here than in your icon, since it just looks a little bit repetitive, but that's not a big, huge deal. You can add your Twitter and Instagram links right here if you go to your About section. And so that might look a little bit cleaner, and that will make it click through rather than cluttering your channel banner with the Instagram and Twitter icon. And that goes for all of you. If you go into your About section, you can add your links. You should be able, if you go up to the top, it says customize layout, and you can add links to all your social media, and it will pop up right here. So, and the value proposition suggestion is for all of you out there as well. Like, you've got to be very clear on this channel banner who you are for, because if you try to reach everyone, you end up reaching no one. So you've got to be clear, because that's the first thing people see. All right. Master cleanse final results. So this is the video that you have highlighted. So that's the first thing people see. I have my video going live here. I would have a video here potentially that talks about who you are and what value you're going to bring to people. From initial thoughts, master cleanse, I'm thinking you're teaching health and cleanse and healthy living. But I don't know, because this is just kind of a video talking about results. And another thing I would definitely suggest opening with your face. Don't open with that kind of music montage. What I've noticed after analyzing, I couldn't even tell you how many videos, thousands of videos, people tend to really leave videos through music montages, especially if that's the beginning of your video. So I'd focus on opening with that strong hook I talk about. What's a way you can grab your viewers' attention to get them to keep watching. So that's what I would add here. Just do a quick channel trailer. It needs to be 60 seconds max, maybe 90 seconds. I just filmed mine the other day. I'm updating mine. And just let people know, you know, what value are you going to bring to them and why they should subscribe to you. Then we get into your thumbnails. These are super cute. I like the branding. I like the consistency across it. I would, let's see, the text could be a little bit bolder. I struggle with this too because the font that I use is called ballpoint pen, and this can get kind of messy to read. So just make sure that your font is big and bold. This one looks fantastic. That looks great. I love that you are in your photos. I like that this is basically your branding call right here, this little gold border. So that is fantastic. And I see you have your most updated uploaded videos here. I would suggest moving up some of these playlists so people can get a quicker view of what you're about. So strengthening your house from the inside out, all things beauty and fashion. That doesn't necessarily scream to me to click on. Again, lifestyle and vlogs is the same thing. You don't want to think of playlists or channel sections as categories. You want to basically think of these playlists as video titles. You want it to be clickable. Your goal is to really get people into these playlists so that they watch more videos. So they watch this video and this video and this video and this video, you know, accumulating all this watch time across your channel. So when you're creating these playlists, create titles that entice people, like my secrets to being beautiful or something like that, something that's really going to stand out instead of just using categories. I'm going to go ahead and look at your videos from most recent down because I see you've changed your style, which is fine. I do the same thing. So these are great. I see these are in the past month you are doing gold. Fantastic. So yeah, I would just focus on definitely making sure these titles also are a bit more catchy. 5 easy ways to be happy. Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably a pretty popular topic on YouTube. So what is a title you could give it to make yourself stand out? Why would people want to click yours? How does yours work? I struggle with titles too. I usually write like 5 or 6 different titles to find which one's really going to stand out. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on this video. Again, I'll answer all your questions here in a second.
Which means you can use extra boost to get you through this week. Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I want to share 5 things you can do to live a happier life.
Aw, you're cute. Awesome, and that's short. Fantastic. So what I would suggest for your hook is, let me see again. I would try to connect with a story or a question, something that makes people think, yes, yeah, I do feel that way. Some way you can really get into their heart, pull on their heartstrings, really address that pain point that they're having. I'd also really use this description box. So the first couple lines have to really be used for SEO. So you want to be using in this first line, like, do you struggle with how to be happy, or do you struggle with motivation? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy ways to be happy. you got to really focus on having those first 2 lines strong with SEO as well. You're doing pretty good with your tags over here. I like it. Let me see if you are ranking for anything. I don't think so. I would also suggest expanding these out a little bit too. So you have some generic keywords like Motivation Monday, motivational speech. So what about like how to be happy when you're not feeling motivated? So longer tail keywords, even if you go up here, how to be happy and positive all the time, how to be happy with yourself. So what are some of these? How to be happy again, how to be happy every day. Some of these longer phrases, maybe tips for motivation, tips for self-motivation. That could potentially be a tag as well. So look at these longer phrases too. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen to see what questions you have. All right. Let's see. George loves summer. Fantastic. He's from Sussex Falls. Could you review my channel if you have time? I'll see here, George. Amanda Creative. I'd love to have my channel reviewed. Just started getting consistent and haven't had people subscribing yet. So, yeah, totally. Vanna, do you have any questions as I've gone through there? What questions do you have about the suggestions that I gave you? Has a high subscriber count. Well done. Yes, she does. She's doing really well. I think she just needs to tweak a couple things, and she could definitely see her channel take off for sure. Calista says, I recently had a lot of companies reach out to me asking me to review their products or mention them in a video. How much should I charge them? Or because of my small channel, can I charge them at all? So that's totally up to you, Calista. You can ask. You can go to a site called Social Blue Book, and it kind of like estimates what your worth is. So you could go to that as well. Thank you, Trina. I saw a video where you said rainbow vomit makes for a better thumbnail. Do you think the neutral colors will work and stand out? So yes, you've got to stand out some way because white is the background of YouTube, right? And I noticed that my channels weren't gaining any traction because of the white. I think you do have somewhat of a standout with the gold banner. I'd be cautious of using too much white. So like your newer ring light review, that's getting a little bit white, but the gold border still grounds it, if that makes sense, because of the white background. Just be cautious of too much white because the background of YouTube is white. That's something that I struggled with. All right, so the next person that popped in here was Clarissa. So I'm gonna pull up Clarissa's channel. Oh, she rocks at college. Yes. You've been following me on Instagram and commenting. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so we can check out Clarissa's channel. She rocks at college, where college women come to redefine college and life success while learning simple and effective study skills. So I love that you have your value proposition up. Fantastic. I love that you have your name here, but this is a bit wordy and it is a bit hard to read with the script text. I'd try to shorten that a bit, maybe like helping college women define life success while learning simple study skills. Something to shorten it and having easier text to read. I like that you highlight your keywords here, but again, it's just a lot on that. And I even wonder what it would look like on mobile device, because that's going to get crunched in even more. So I just focus on potentially minimizing that and also changing the font. Like your picture is great. Your icon is great. One thing I'd suggest here with your icon is to zoom in on your face a bit more. People want to see the whites of your eyes, kind of like this. If this, I'm not saying use this picture, but as an example, if you just use this as your channel icon, that would stand out more than this particular picture because people can't connect with you. You have your hair in your eyes over here and they can't see the whites of your eyes. So if you could just zoom in a little bit on this icon, I think that's a great start as far as your highlighted video.
Hey everyone. Thank you so much for joining me live for the...
So again, same suggestion for you. I would definitely try to get a channel creator filmed for this. And side note, congrats on 10K subscribers. That is awesome, Clarissa. But I would have a channel trailer here so people could easily know who you are and what you're about instead of a live stream. And live streams tend to have more of a click off rate. So you really want to make this highlight who you are and what you do and who your channel is for. I am loving the channel thumbnails here, the video thumbnails. I definitely think you need to add some playlists here on your homepage. I'm going to see, do you have, yeah, look at all these videos that you have. You've got to highlight some of these, all right? So you have playlists. Yeah, you got to get some of these playlists on your homepage. Again, I think you're, tone it up, girl. I see you're a tone it up, girl. I see you're using a lot of these as, what's it called? I'm losing my train of thought. As categories too, but you really want to use these as enticing ways to get people into your playlist. So what can you do to really make them stand out? So time, say you have a video on time-saving tips for college students with a heavy schedule or something like that. What's going to really grab people's attention? Even like college student tips. So my favorite are college student tips for you to get organized in college. My best tips for you to get organized in college. Or you just have to think like these keywords and how to incorporate them into a playlist. And it just takes you to write through, think through it. Another one may be new college tips to start the year with success. And then put any type of tips that are for new college students into that playlist, because that will not only help it rank for new college student tips, that playlist rank, but also there's videos in there as well. So I would definitely focus on getting your playlists here on your homepage. The thumbnails are looking really good. I suggest always having your picture in the thumbnails. You just got to think through it when you are filming, how to get those photos in there. Sometimes it can be difficult. This title is getting a bit long. You'll see that it truncates. Again, that's something that I struggle with. You can see if long titles work as opposed to short titles. You'll see this one's a little bit shorter and you have more views here, so that could possibly be it. I want to check also if your about section is filled out. Fantastic. I would just say maybe pull together your value proposition a little bit more right here. So, hi, my name is Clarissa and I am ABC, and I help brilliant, ambitious college girls like you who want better grades. You see how I'm saying it? You're kind of speaking to them. You have almost 500,000 views. You are doing fantastic. You just need to do a few tweaks. I would get links up to your social media if you are on social media. Some next videos for you. This is a plugin that I have that I talked about yesterday on my channel called vidIQ. It's going to show me which of your videos are trending. All right, so you don't have any videos trending at the moment. What I would do is see which of your videos are getting the most traffic and then create some more content around that. So since that's not coming up, what I would do is go to most popular. And I would say that another video that you should do would be anything on this top, especially since these are older. I would redo these videos. That's getting 54,000 views, 53,000 views. I would redo these, update them, update the thumbnails, update the quality of the video to really capitalize on the traffic that is coming to these videos so that you can get them into newer videos that you're probably more proud of. So I'm going to get all your questions answered here. Let's see. Getting down to everybody. Hi, Juan. Thank you for being here. How to officiate a wedding. I always just get out of yoga at 1 p.m. so I can never, oh, I'm sad. Hi, Life with Brad. How are you? I'm trying the rainbow color on my latest thumbnail, and I want to see how it will do. So one thing that you can do now is in the new beta, I'll show you guys this in a minute. I just want to see if Clarissa had any other questions for me. Hi, Maddie's daddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the kind words. How do you get a channel on here to review? So you got to be on here when I go live at 1 o'clock and volunteer. You'll see if you scroll up to the top of these comments that Vanna and Clarissa were the first two to ask for a channel review. So they got picked. So you just got to be here live. How to officiate a wedding. I'm going to answer your question here in 1 second. But Clarissa, do you have questions while I get this going? I'm going to go ahead and pull up this one thing for you guys to look at. So I'm going to go to Creator Studio. I know I don't have it on just yet. I'm going to flip my screen around here in a second so you can see. All right, so let me share my screen and you can see how well your thumbnails actually perform. This is a really cool thing that's brand new to YouTube. If you go into your analytics and you go to YouTube Studio Beta, it's going to bring you to the newer analytics interface that YouTube has. And one thing that's pretty amazing that you can do now is you go down to analytics. It's just a little bit cleaner, more visual for visual people. If you go to reach viewers, you'll see that in the past 28 days, my videos had over 190,000 impressions, meaning that many people saw my videos. Out of that many people, 4.3% clicked on my videos. So that's showing me how well my thumbnails are grabbing people's attention or my titles are grabbing people's attention. Now, YouTube says that you can go in here and click around and learn more. You can see that YouTube says that half of all channels and videos on YouTube have an impression click-through rate that can range between 2% and 10%. So you're kind of looking for that 10% goal. I'm thinking, like I said, this is a brand new interface, YouTube. It's still in beta, but this is really cool to see how well your thumbnails are going with your audience. So if you're not sure if the rainbow vomit is working, or if you're not sure if your new thumbnail design is working, you can see if your click-through rate is going up or going down. So I can go, let's just go to April and see what my click-through rate was. Ooh, my click-through rate is going down. You guys are actually seeing this as I'm looking at it too. Let me see if June it's 4.2. What's May? 4.2. So not too terrible, but you can see how it grows and if it's actually working. And then it breaks it down into here for you to kind of understand a little bit more impressions and how they led to watch time. So this says that 32.5% of YouTube recommended your channel. So YouTube recommended your channel for 32.5% of your content. 4.2 clicked through, which got you 16,000 views with a watch time of 42,000 minutes. So that's something new that you can look at as you're trying to analyze if your thumbnails are working or not. So I thought that was pretty cool to show you guys. I keep wanting to do a video on that, but I haven't got to it yet. So what is rainbow vomit? So frugal travel, baby, that is a term that I've been told. Rainbow vomit on your thumbnail is like bright saturated colors, like bright pink, bright orange, bright yellow. That really makes your thumbnail stand out on a white YouTube background. So when I say rainbow vomit, I'm just talking about bright colors. Jeremy from VidPal explained this in a workshop that I was at, that he's seen channels that use thumbnails with rainbow vomit tend to get more click-through rates. Yeah, so those are the two channels that I'm reviewing today. Don't forget, if you want to get your channel reviewed, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and click the bell, because that will notify you on your phone or through email that I am live. And also, I have a 10-step YouTube launch roadmap. If you're getting your channel just started, this is going to walk you through a lot of the 10 steps, like the best things to do to your channel right now to make it better and grow it. So if you want to grab that opt-in, it's basically a workbook and a how to do these 10 steps to make sure your YouTube channel is successful. The link is down in the description box. It's on my website, trinalittle.com/roadmap. You can grab that for absolutely free. Like I said, it gives you 10 steps to make sure your channel is set up for success. 1, have you ever thought of doing a channel review where you charge for the review, giving someone the opportunity if they, yes, I do offer channel reviews. just reach out to me, hello@trinalittle.com, and I can let you know the pricing that I have. And if you're interested, absolutely, we could set something up on the side. Amanda Creek Creative, how often do you do these channel reviews? I try to be here every Thursday at 1 p.m. So it's keeping my channel content here. I'm posting every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with Thursdays being these live channel reviews. So every Thursday to next Thursday may be possible. I'm going on vacation, so I might be doing a channel review. It'll be a different background. It won't be here in my office. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notifications on to see if I do go live or not. Who else would like to have any questions? I'd love to answer your questions before I jump off here. Like I said, I've got some errands to run, some things to do here to prepare for vacation. But you guys have been awesome. I love the channels that I've been getting to review on here. I love the questions. We are going to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. So it's generally a yearly family trip that we go on. This year, my husband and my kids, we are going with his high school friends. Half of them have kids, half of them don't. So it'll be an interesting combo with the families that have kids and don't. Vanna, when you look at the beta to see your click-through rate, do you automatically change your color scheme, or like what is that click-through rate is low? So you can test, all right? Maybe for a month you try a different thumbnail and then you look back at those analytics compared to the month before. Did you see things increase? You can also break it out by video. So you can go to each video and see the click-through rate for each video. So it just takes a little bit of digging into those analytics to see, you know, what's working and what's not. How long it takes to know if a video is successful? I mean, some videos can take off right away, and some videos can sit there slowly growing till all of a sudden they take off. It's just putting new content out there and keep creating content, George. I never miss a Thursday. Finding Trina and getting into YouTube. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. How to officiate a wedding. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. That's so kind. Yeah, Vanna, I hope that helped you. I got to dig more into the beta as well. I haven't used it a lot. I'm so set into my current routine in analytics. So getting used to a new interface, I'm slow to get there, but I'm getting there. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to wrap this up for today. Thank you all for being here and your amazing questions and awesome comments. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. It's so nice to actually give channel reviews and interact with people instead of speaking to an empty virtual room. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you again here next Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.